Triton, game number 1 of the grand finals, the best of 5. If you're wondering later when I accidentally put up best of 3 because I'm used to it, that's why. But for game 1 at least, we'll have the correct best of number up there. Let's hop on in. Spawning in the lower right hand corner in the blue for Team Psystorm Gaming, it is True. And his opponent in the upper left in the red, playing Protoss for Black Knight Gaming, it is HerO. Once again, formerly of Team Liquid, is that HerO. Yes, the one you remember from 2013. The very same. We'll see if this is going to be a weird start out of our man True. Doesn't look like it. Looks like he really wants to take this hatchery. That pylon says no, and we've seen HerO not cancel the pylon before. So True might be stuck with a very late second base. Yeah, he was fully expecting to cancel so he could plant down that hatchery. Oh my god. So he puts down the spawning pool. Okay. So this... Oh. Never mind. I was going to start talking about how that reaction wasn't ideal or whatever, but nope. No, he just decided to put his hatchery down somewhere else. And actually, we saw him do this on this map earlier, so I expect this was kind of the plan from the beginning. He says, if you block my base, I'll block yours. Haha. But the pro pull from HerO, I think this is going to deal with this quite nicely. Forces the cancel, gets the Evo chamber. Nicely done. Oh, but the cyber core going up here. Oh man, HerO, you cheeky. You cheeky. It's a lot of money spent for HerO though. Especially if he doesn't cancel this. It's at least 200 minerals plus whatever the cancel cost of the cyber core will be. Lings are coming out now. Prone still somehow survives. First Adept is out, so should be able to keep the Lings on the other side of the map with that Adept. There goes the Nexus. So HerO finally taking his Nexus. Still no hatchery. He let the cyber core finish to delay that as much as possible. Still pylon down at this third base. True taking the other third base. Effectively double expanding now, but of course he is almost up to 100 gas, so he can be taking that Ling speed very soon. More Lings coming out to deal with this Adept while some of them go across the map. There's a Zealot here. He's got to put up a gateway though. Oh, this Adept is gonna just walk by some Lings. HerO, no! HerO! No! He didn't see it. He wasn't looking at the Adept. Didn't realize the Lings were coming in. Looks like this Adept must have gone down. Trades out for a single Ling. These Lings gonna come in, try to be annoying, get some probe damage. They grab 2 probes. And the Stargate goes down. Pylon finally gonna get killed by these Lings. Ling speed's on the way up. We'll see if he actually finishes it this game. He's still mining gas, actually. 3 on gas right now. As I say that, he pulls 2 of them off. But he's at nearly 150 minerals, or gas rather. I wonder if we're gonna see a layer coming up? Or what's going on here? Maybe it was just a mistake. It does happen from time to time. HerO, not loving this wall, decides to reinforce it with a pylon. Ooh, Adept's coming to try to get some damage done. They'll get 1 kill. Gonna grab at least 2 drone kills. 3, 4. Ooh, grab that 5th one right before the drones get out of range. Trade out for a few more Lings. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad for a couple of Adepts. So far, the trades slightly in Zerg's favor, but pretty much a wash between the 2 of them. Overlord gets a full scout on that Stargate before getting pushed away by the Stalker. Alright, the follow's going to be a Twilight Council and a couple more gateways for HerO. As the Oracle moves across the map. Phoenix to follow up. Phoenix should be able to finish off this Overlord that the Stalker has damaged. Oracle doesn't go down, gets 1 kill. Not the greatest Oracle in the history. Here comes the lair, finally, for True. He had a lot of gas earlier, but decided not to use it. And we have a Glaives attack coming out of HerO. There's no Robo with this, right? So this is just going to be whatever adepts he can shading across the map. Or maybe not even going for an immediate attack. Could just be getting Glaives to help defend when you only have a few adepts. Glaives can be a big boon on the defense against, say, a bunch of Lings. It is going to be Roaches coming up for True, though. Bunch of drones being made. And it looks like nothing else out of the Stargate. Just going to stick on the single Oracle and the single Phoenix. Glaives is finishing. Yeah, just 2 adepts coming across the map. Oh, okay, no, he's bringing the rest of them as well. Just leaving the single Zealot to defend. Poor guy. Throwing down that Robo now. Looks like he wants to come in with the Oracle and distract. Doesn't quite get anything done though because there's 2 queens here. Roaches at the 3rd base are going to help defend against these adepts. They start to target down workers. The adepts all shade into the natural base, targeting down even more workers here. Trying to get more kills. 11 drones going down so far. And the shades keep coming. Yeah, if only that Oracle had gotten a big stasis off, this would have been fantastic. Only 2 adepts left alive, and there's no warp prism or anything. Adepts kind of shade into the middle of nowhere. They'll get 1, maybe 2, 3 more kills, bringing the total up to 18 drones dead. In the meantime, HerO successfully has taken a 3rd base and taken that worker lead, at least for the time being. He's dropping a Forge, and I think that was his 2nd Robo. Yeah, going for double Robo to follow this up. He's got his 1st Immortal on the way out. There's already a bunch of Roaches moving across the map. I think he was anticipating this. That's why he's groaning out that Immortal. But he needs a little bit more. Even Adepts here would be better than nothing. No Ravagers, so he can throw down some Force Fields to help cut these Roaches in half. And that's what True is scared of. Does he have Roach Speed? He does have Roach Speed. Okay, that's going to help a lot in this engagement. Ooh, a few Roaches hitting back here. No charge on these Zealots just yet. It's only about halfway done. +1 is just started. Whereas this +1 Missile Tights is about to finish for True. Got about 10 seconds left on that. But it looks like he doesn't want to take the engagement. Just deciding to pull back. He's droned back up. He's back up to 64 workers. And heading up to a 4th base. Yeah, and he's going to just keep droning up. But HerO, meanwhile, is teching into his desired army composition. He's getting that Templar Archives up so he can get into Archons. He's got Charge. He's got double Robo Immortal production. I mean, I guess technically one's a Warp Prism. They could both be Immortals if you wanted them to be. Some Roaches hitting in the 3rd base, but they're going to get cleaned up. Going to get 5 probes before they do, though. That's not bad. Oh, 6 probes? Grabs that 6th probe. What a baller, that Roach. Dying as his, I want to say corrosive bile moves towards that probe. It's not entirely correct, but I mean, it is bile, and it's pretty corrosive. HerO moving out onto the map. He wants to start taking a fight. His +1's about to finish. We have more Roaches and a bunch of Lings actually coming out of True right now. He's got +1 melee on the way. True is such an interesting player. But we're gonna have our first Archon being morphed, second Archon being morphed. Excuse me. This guy's like, I was first. I morphed 30 seconds ago. No observer, so HerO does not care about clearing creep. Oh my god, look at this roach army though. HerO, I don't think you have enough, buddy. Lovely force fields, but I think HerO just wants to get out of here. That is way too many roaches in a beautiful concave. Lings to follow this up. And yeah, True looking like he should be able to hold. He's trying to split once again, get that good concave. You have to be really careful coming down this ramp as HerO not to just get fully surrounded by all three sides. Oh, some zealots trying to run into the fourth base, the third base, excuse me. But not gonna make it. Two drones have gone down in the meantime. I have no idea where that happened. Genuinely no clue. I guess it doesn't really matter though. Behind this we have a spire. Are we shocked? Are we surprised that True slams down a spire so that once he takes a trade with his current units, he can just remake like 30 mutas? I'm certainly not surprised. Bigling run by, but there's cannons, shield batteries, immortals, and zealots warping in. Too much for that Ling run by. The main army of HerO posturing around. Fourth base. Looks like actually this split from HerO is quite nice. He has plenty to deal with this from both angles. Ooh, gotta be careful not to get force fielded there. True loses a few units. I don't want to say carelessly, but not ideal. And yeah, especially with another warp in or two, a couple of Archons moving in. Should be plenty here to deal with these roaches. Oh my god, there's two Phoenixes out already. 15 mutas on the way though. Two Phoenixes not going to be all that great versus that. Oh, and True's not paying attention. He just loses a ton of roaches for absolutely nothing. Honestly, I think if HerO moves across the map right now, he has a good shot at doing some real damage. And I think he agrees. He's going. Bunch of mutas just popped. There's going to be 20 or more mutalisks out. +1 is not quite done for them. +2 melee attack is about to finish up though. And HerO's hitting from two places at once. The mutas decide to come down here. There's two Archons down here. But he grabs the Warp Prism real quick like. HerO says, you want to hit in two places at once? I can do that too, but my army is bigger and better than yours. How many immortals does he have? 10 immortals. Well, I don't think there's anything True can make that's more powerful than 10 immortals. However, he can make enough stuff to kill 10 immortals. He's moving across the map with his mutas. I think this is the right call. I mean, you certainly can't fight, and we might get into a weird base trade. Some mutas coming in and dying. That's not ideal for True. Mutas do not want to be fighting this. Ooh, the mutas are coming home. There's still 4 Archons here. These mutas are starting to get really damaged. Oh, they're like 1 or 2 shots away, some of these mutas, but the Archons are all dead. Sentries get taken out, a lot of these immortals going down, but 2 bases and 32 drones have died for True. He's retaking a base immediately. 3 bases, excuse me. But I think he should just saturate this base with the drones he has. Meanwhile, back at home, 2 warping rounds of Stalkers and a few Phoenixes being made. Ooh, Immortal's a little bit caught to the side, but it doesn't matter. Blink is done. HerO's in a fantastic spot right now. These mutas may still be able to get some damage done here. Killing some probes, but True needs more than that. You can't afford to just kill some probes, kill a pylon here and there. He needs so much more. And there's just, I mean, there's like no larvae here. All these bases are dead. There's 6 larvae on the map. You can't make Lings with that. He's got to just keep making mutas. But as the Phoenix count grows, as these Blink Stalkers catch up with the mutas slowly but surely, Oh, and look at that, Blink catching a few mutas on the retreat. Mutas trying to trade with the Stalkers, but there's 3 cannons and shield batteries down here. Archons to the bottom, Blink Stalkers on either side, cannons. 20 probes have gone down, and yet HerO still has 22 more probes than True has drones. 21 mutas on the map, he's still making more again. It's the only supply efficient unit or larva efficient unit that he can make right now. He has no larva. It's not enough though. There's just too much anti-air here from HerO. Now he's got cannons, Archons in his bases. He's got Phoenix that can stay at home to try to defend against mutas. True is going full counterattack. He's gonna hit 2 bases at the same time. This cannon is not long for this world. There's only 3 Phoenix. They can't live forever against this. 4th one joins up. Even if HerO loses both of these bases, what can True do to stop this army? Nothing. We're getting into a bit of a weird base trade. No more cannons though. Phoenix are trying to deal with these Ravagers. I mean, HerO is losing everything. There's only... Alright, he has plenty of energy for a recall if he wanted to go for it. 5 Phoenixes can actually do quite a lot of work against this if HerO is careful. There's 1 probe left alive. Where is the single probe? No, there's 0 probes left alive. HerO cannot rebuild anything. He doesn't have enough money. This is it. This is full base trade. No, HerO, you need to kill buildings, dude. You have to kill buildings. Kill these gas geysers right now. There's nothing left for True though. He can't kill these buildings in time, and True can't actually kill. Yeah, this is it. This is the only building left. Once he kills the stuff in the main base. That's GG. HerO will take it because there's not enough mutas to fight against this army. He's trying desperately, but he can never take out these Archons. GG gets called, and HerO in a crazy base trade takes that game. Damn. What a god. So True has looked quite good today against a few different Protoss players. So for him to go down game 1 against HerO is actually a pretty big deal here for HerO. Yeah, man, True looking real good. So I'm loving this from HerO. And it's one of those things where True's been pretty consistent with his level of play. But HerO, obviously he was very good years ago in a different expansion. That game was incredibly different. But to come back and already, it feels like it really hasn't been that long, and he already looks this good. I am really excited for HerO in the next few months. HerO taking out lots of Zerg players. Renegade X Studios with the raid. Oh, thank you, my friend. Are you done casting for today then? Renegade, of course, one of our English casters, consistently here for all of the ESL casts, but maybe it's bedtime. I'll find out in about 2 minutes. Thank you for the raid, my friend, and welcome, viewers. Oh, he's falling asleep at computer. Ripperinos. Well, thank you, Renegade. Have a great night. Sleep well. GG's, GG's, GG's. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at their previous wins. HerO took out Gemini, took out Justice Simon, Jim Rising, and then Sham. That's a pretty solid list of people for somebody who just came back after years of not being a professional at StarCraft. I gotta say. Alright, but let's hop into game number 2, where we have spawning in the upper right-hand corner. In the blue, playing for Black Knight Gaming. It is...
He is a man,
HerO.
but he's also a chicken.
And his opponent in the lower left-hand corner, in the red, for Psystorm Gaming, it is... True.
He is a man, but he's also a chicken.
Oh my god. Genetosaurus gifting 5 subs. What a damn hero. Jeanette, I feel like I didn't get to see you
a man, but he's also
for such a long
chicken.
time. And then you come back, and I appreciate it so much. And congratulations to those viewers who were lucky enough to get gifted a sub.
He is a man, but he's also a chicken.
I'm glad to hear you have good internet once again, Jeanette. Feels good. Ooh, look at that. Glenn. Hallelujah. Getting that gifted sub. Cannibal Sheep.
Chicken man,
Tax Cut.
chicken man, chicken man, man, man,
Chronic
man.
Bomber. And of course, GNU Pasta. Getting into the game a little bit. It's going to be a gateway expand out of HerO. Pro being annoying, but wasn't able to stop the natural hatchery from going up this game. So true, like many Zergs before. Learning that HerO likes to block that natural base. Last game, that was so frustrating for True. I can't even imagine. And now this probe, doing the annoying things probes are wont to do. Look at this probe, man. He's going hard. Look at that. That's actually pretty significant. I love it. Oh, damn. And Jeanette on that rainbow chicken. You gotta love it. I think the rainbow chicken goes really well. First of all, with the VIP badge. Second of all, with a pink name. I feel like it goes really well with both of those things. At least in my personal opinion. Third hatch here, coming up for True. Pretty reasonably timed. Getting Ling speed up. Again, we'll see if he cancels it. Only True. He's the only Zerg player I ever worry about missing a cancel on Ling speed. And it's going to be Twilight Council and a Robo coming up here for HerO. So we'll see. I think he might want to go in for Glaives again. Honestly, Glaives has won HerO basically all of his games. I don't think he's lost a game where he's gone Glaives. I'm pretty confident. Ling's coming up to put some pressure on. There's actually only a Stalker in the wall right now. And there's nothing behind this. There's no shield battery. Here, you got a wall in. Yeah, there's no other units. Alright, there's an Adept being made now. But there's literally no other units. There's a Chrono. Try to get that Adept out as soon as possible. Looks like this building gateway is going to go down. You got to finish that wall. There's the finish on the wall. Ooh, and no cancel. That's actually a bit of an issue. Adept is now out and hold positioning in the wall. Should be able to hold this. Maybe not. Second Adept getting warped in will be able to hold this. And this wall is now full wonk-tastic. Roachborn coming down behind this. Not gonna go for a Bane bust. Maybe it's just me, but whenever I see a pylon in the wall, especially a weird wall like this, I'm like, that's a juicy Bane target. But this is HerO's Glaive into DT build. And while this was a bit of a setback, he wanted these gateways anyways. So, ends up being okay here for HerO. Not the end of the world. I'd love to see a new gateway here, but I guess he wants to keep the wall open for future use. That's a lot of adepts being warped in right now. There's Lings coming out for True, but Lings are not going to be great versus this. The adepts find a nice little spot back here. Queen's outputting very little damage. Transfusing each other. Oh, they're going to go for the War Prism. Oh, there's 3 Queens. War Prism, get out of there. He does not get out of there. Adepts, though, they're shading around. Killing the War Prism is really nice, but it is not everything. Ooh, these adepts canceling their shade. 4 adepts going into the main base. That's an observer. 14 drones have gone down. We have 3 adepts making their way into this 3rd base. Ooh, and more adepts. Oh man, 22 drones have gone down so far. DT's being warped in back at home and walking across the map. Do we have any detection here? There's a lair, but is there an overseer? No, there is not. He's gonna have to morph an overseer. Looks like the DTs are gonna split up, so not gonna be taking any bases out this game. But he can shift Q on workers and kill a lot. He can kill a lot. Do we see an overseer being morphed? There's 2 overseers being morphed right now. The one's on the other side of the map. That one's not helping. Ah, he's not shift queuing workers down here. 3 more drones have gone down, but right now he's just killing units. Queued in on Queens, so that'll be some nice kills. Lings are over here, not really doing much. Ooh, and now the DTs have grouped up together. Killing a few more drones. A lot of the drones at this oversaturated natural base until you can get things sorted. Here comes the new War Prism, picks up those 2 DTs and gets out of there. Meanwhile, HerO is taking a 3rd base. Not very secure just yet. There's some Lings not too far away. Damn. Forge coming up. Should be getting that +1 pretty soon. More gateways. Charge. All the good stuff. Oh my god. Speaking of good stuff. Cockeye Gaming hopping in, raiding. Thank you so much. Welcome. Fans of Cockeyed Gaming are always welcome here on the Chicken Stream. Nice catches with these Lings, though. Grabbing an Adept, grabbing a Sentry, and where are the units to protect this 3rd base? It's almost finished. He does not want to cancel that right now. Single Archon drop. Not the most powerful of drops, but still can do some good damage. All right, saves it before any actual health gets picked off. That's very nice. And a lovely Cox Out raid from our friends over at Cockeyed Gaming. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate it. Hope you had a lovely stream. Welcome. Welcome, viewers of Cockeyed Gaming. Alright, so things have settled down a little bit. Archon drop, still trying to do some stuff here. True has gotten back up to 61 workers. So while HerO did a lot of damage, True's one of those really resilient Zergs because he does not care about teching up. Like, he's going to put this Spire down, and that's it. There's probably not going to be any other tech structures in this game. Maybe a Hydra Den? Maybe a Hydra Den. That's about all I could see. But I wouldn't be shocked to just see a swap between Roaches and Mutas for the rest of this game. +1 finishing up for HerO right now. More Immortals being cranked out. We'll see if he decides to tech up himself. We're going to be going into a Templar Archives. That's a slightly more cost-efficient way to morph Archons. He really wants this gas. He's just getting bonus gas. Bonus gas. It's like me when I eat too much ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Alright, but it looks like HerO wants to move out as his +1 is finished. True's +1 missile attacks is not done yet. He's morphing 11 Ravagers with his gas. He says, I don't need to build mutas. Again, the only Zerg player that I see so regularly just not use tech structures. Great first few force fields here, but a bunch of Ravagers from the north side. HerO has to be really careful. He's got some more force fields he can throw down on this ramp. But of course, with this many Ravagers, those force fields will not last very long. Another big warp in. Bunch of Zealots, few DTs as well. If he can kill the Overseer, no, he's just gonna morph him into Archons. Interesting thing to note. He does have a Templar Archives, but that's a lot more gas for the same amount of Archons. DTs cost a lot more minerals, but they are slightly less gas. Good thing to keep in mind. Biles get dropped down, actually taking one of these Archons down to really low hit points. Mutas are now on the way. True says, yeah, I got time. I can make something run on Mutas now, send them across the map, do some economic damage. There's actually cannons in every single mineral line because HerO is like, oh yeah, that's right, this is true. I need to be careful of the Muta swap. Oh, first Muta comes out and actually just straight up dies to these Archons. Some Adepts shading backwards. Are they going to finish the shade? It looks like it. They absolutely should. Ooh, HerO not paying attention to the Biles, though. A lot of those Biles dropping. He's not really watching these Adepts. They're just going to trade out for nothing, really. Muta's trying to hit the mineral line. They should be able to get some damage done. Biles once again going down. These Archons are starting to die at the front. A big blink forward. That's a very aggressive blink. I don't know, but I like that blink out of HerO. More Stalkers being warped in now. Drones have been pulled off the line. Dodges those Biles expertly with the Prism and with the Blink Stalkers. Juggling with the Immortals and the Warp Prism. A second Warp Prism comes up just in case. And 15 drones have died. 6 probes have gone down too, but there's only 4 Mutas over here. That's not a worrying amount at all. And now it's just Roaches coming out. There's still 3 Immortals alive. There's still a bunch of Stalkers here. Stalkers have blink. They're blinking on top of the Roaches. 4 Mutas come on over, but the Archon's about to pop, even if the Stalkers weren't enough. Oh, he's gonna get the Warp Prism. Wait, where's the backup Warp Prism? Where's the backup Warp Prism? Did that die too? Alright, well, True cleans this up. I thought for sure the backup Warp Prism was gonna save HerO there, but... Oh, wait! We found it. We found it, boys. Where's that detection? Okay. True's paying attention. But 3 more drones going down. True's just gonna tap out right then and there. I'm actually not confident that game was completely over, but I think he was really low on Larva. So much defending, so much constantly making units and only 2 hatcheries. My guess is he realized he had no Larva. There was no staying power in that game. And that's gonna be GG. Game number 2, HerO up 2. Damn. Yeah, 2-minute delay is on. Jeanette, sometimes too, like, Twitch does this to me where it just adds like a delay. And I'll be watching a live stream and be like 30 seconds behind. So it's possible that there was like an extra minute on top of the already 2 minutes and it just felt like super long last time you were here. Because your responses were definitely more than 2 minutes last time. But yeah. What's up, Tax Cut? Venkman says in chat. Alright. We are getting into game number 3. Okay. Just gonna tell him to switch players. It's about to be True versus Creighton. As much as I'd love to see that, I'm pretty sure True would take that game. It's not 100%, only like 99.998% sure. It is good to have you back, Jeanette. Step back from constantly studying. I don't I don't blame you. Sometimes you need that kind of like a break. But you know what we don't need a break from is StarCraft. So let's get into game number 3, where we have leading 2-0 in this series, playing for Black Knight, formerly of Team Liquid. It is HerO. And his opponent in the upper left-hand corner, in the red, playing for Team Storm Gaming. It is our Zerg player, True. True going for a pool first this game. He says, if you're going to be annoying with the probe, I'm going to make some Zerglings. Ooh, kills the probe too. Bit of miscontrol on HerO's part there, perhaps. Gets the hatch block, but he doesn't realize is that True. He doesn't care as much this game because he's going Lings anyways. And this time, True going for that quick third base hatchery. I think this is real smart from HerO, putting up the Cyber Core before getting that Nexus. I'd actually even like to see a Zealot. He's not going to see any Lings. I think this pylon will be dead. In fact, I'd kind of like if True kept the Lings from being seen. But no, he's going to go straight for it. Well, straight for going across the map anyways. But this pylon should have seen those Lings. This probe's going to go hide in the bushes. Look at this probe. That's a cheeky probe right there. Zealot's on the way out. No chrono boost on that. But it should be out just in time. But 6 Lings coming across the map. There goes the chrono. Oh, not gonna be. Oh, just barely gets that down. It's a delicate balance here. That's gonna be canceled. Cancel it. Ooh, there's a cancel. All right. 4 Lings getting on in. Gateway goes back up. Adept is on its way out. Ooh, we have more Lings coming across too. Nice micro here on those Lings, pulling back the hurt ones. Probe's gonna have to fight in the main base. Ooh, but the Zealot goes down. And that means there's nothing in this wall. Wait, where did the Adept go? Oh, there it is, okay. I was so confused. And there he goes, going for the pylon this game. I like that choice a lot. This Adept will get out before that pylon dies. But I don't know if he's gonna actually be able to save it from death. Oh, with 2 Adepts, actually, he does save it. Really nice save on that pylon from HerO. It would be so frustrating for that pylon to go down, especially since the probe that was down here died. And that's not 100 minerals you want to spend. So this probe now comes in to get the scout off. Tries to mine 5 minerals and dies for it. Damn. Link speed is on the way up. Again, a little bit worried he'll cancel it, but I don't think he usually cancels it once it's past halfway. So I think we're okay. A couple of Adepts come up. They see the third base that's been taken, but they don't see any drones because we only have Lings being made right now, which is a little worrisome here for HerO. I'm sure he's a little bit worried about what's going on. I'd love these Adepts to go home. I think these Adepts need to go home. He doesn't see the Lings. No, he finishes the shade. Ling speed finishes. Perfect timing for True. There goes the recall. 1 Adept gets out of there. Makes it worth the recall. And now True goes into drones because he's True and that's what he does. He makes both me and his opponent think he's going to just attack non-stop, and then he just drones up. He's actually insane. Actually insane. All right, well, Stalker takes out the Overlord, but the Overlord sees what's coming. Pylon gets taken out so that HerO can leave his base, as there's no attack coming across now, and True is now just droning up. HerO still has that worker lead though. He's been creating workers non-stop, so he's up at 35. True still not quite at that mark, but he does have 3 bases. Ooh, losing a couple workers. And True's a little supply blocked at the moment. But we'll see what True's next step is. Currently, he's just chilling on Ling Queen, which doesn't have a lot of longevity. No glaives on these adepts, but HerO is sending a group of adepts across the map. And I think he might be able to find some real good damage with this. Again, without glaives, they're not nearly as powerful. But they're still quite good against Lings. Ooh, and he's going to try to drop a stasis trap. Nice trap with just one Ling. Cancel on that shade, so the adept's going to find a nice little nook back here to fight against these Zerglings. Taking a fantastic trade against them. 2 of them split off to kill a few drones. 4 drones going down so far. They're going to shade into the natural where there's literally just nothing. I guess they'll get 1 Ling. 2 of them are very, very low. I don't think there's a recall left. Alright, this shade. Yep, he's going to start focusing down drones. Again, because there's no glaives. Only getting 7 drones at the moment. Ooh, but double Oracle coming in. Looking for some more juicy drone lines. Nice kill on that extractor as well. 10 drones going down. But True sending a bunch of Lings across the map. A couple of adepts trying to find a nice little cranny over here. They took a nook earlier. This time they're taking a cranny to save this 3rd base. But again, with no glaives, he's going to need more. Oracle's coming back over. Turn on and deter the Lings. Nice hold from HerO, who's now up a lot of workers and has a 3rd base just about to finish up. HerO looking absolutely fantastic in game number 3. We just don't have anything from True. What does he have? There's no lair? He's just now starting a Roach Warren. 7 minutes into a game. No lair? 48 drones behind this? I mean, sure, he's droning up, but his economy has been worse than HerO's this entire game. Look at this. Absolutely HerO's game to lose right now. 2 probes being caught. That's fantastic. You're still down 6 as a Zerg. That's not fantastic. And these Oracles are just waiting for their chance, biding their time. True's gonna need to do something real special to get himself back into this game. Behind this, we have Immortals being chronoed out. Charge on the way, +1. A Templar Archives is up. HerO is at a normal spot in this game. 8 minutes in, he's looking like a solid Protoss. And True, I mean, there's a lot that's happened. But True is in a position that if nothing happened, this is like where a Diamond player would be. You know? And that's not good. Even though True's significantly better than that Diamond player. And he's going to have moves that those guys don't. But he's going for a big attack right now, and I guess if HerO's not paying attention and gets completely surrounded, well, that could be a real good start to this fight. Could be being the key term here, because that really didn't go that well. He didn't kill much of this army. He forced a few force fields to be used, but he lost a lot of Lings in the process. Roaches and Ravagers, Queens coming. All right, this is True's chance. This is kind of his only chance. Transfuse is going down like crazy as the force fields run out. Nice hot pickup on those Queens. And now these sentries not finding themselves all that useful. There is 1 shield battery here. Okay, there's the Archons. I was wondering why there were so few units here for HerO. Got to pick up. There's a shield battery for some healing energy. I think there might just be too much Protoss here. True's supply is falling. The army supply starting to swing into HerO's favor. Big Ling run by, but a beautiful warp in. This is a solid wall. This is the only entrance to the base. Is right here. Let's get a little overzealous, as they're wont to do. But HerO looking like he's just going to grab a game number 3 and take the quick 3-0 versus our Psystorm Zerg player True. who has looked quite good today, taking out Jim Rising, then following that up, taking out Jam. And now he's taking out True. HerO absolutely killing it. Beautiful.